TV6 and Strata WebView proudly present Uintah Basin High School basketball coverage in high definition. Season coverage is sponsored by Ashley Regional, CrossFit Avenue, L&L Motor, Moon Lake Electric, and Western Petroleum.
Hey, welcome to another broadcast of Uintah Utes basketball. This time the Lady Utes hosting Wasatch and the Lady Wasps. Is that accurately put, Mark?
The Lady Wasp, they're a bunch of stingers.
Brian Baldwin, Mark Mason again here on VTV and live on the web at strata.tv. They're introducing the starting lineups for Wasatch. We have Tristan Bills, a junior guard, number 5. Number 10 is Renee Fag. She's a senior, 5'10" forward. There's number 12, Rebecca Mawini. How would you say that? Mawini? A senior guard. These are going to be fun names today, Mark. Ashlyn Coleman, number 22. Heather Evans, number 25. That rounds out the starting lineup. And as far as the Uintah Utes side, they just introduced the starting lineup. They have Erin Elder, number 1. Haley Bunderson, number 2. Rachel Wright, number 3. Katie Bettis, number 22. And they also, I can't figure out who the 5th starting player is. It says number 20, but that's Cammie Ashby. I don't think that's her out there. So we'll figure that out here in a second. I know last time we broadcast a game here, Mark, we had some number changes.
We had some issues with the numbers. Well, interesting program, or interesting game. And Uintah, you know, they started so strong. Tonight, their keys to the game, they've got to win the turnover margin. They got to be patient, especially on their point guard play, and make sure that the shots open up. And then they got to use that full court press that's worked for them so well early in the season. Wasatch, of course, it's easy, avoid mistakes. They always want to control the tempo and play their game. Solid fundamentals, and they do have to handle that full court press that Uintah is going to put on them. And that has caused some teams some trouble. Similar records overall, but Wasatch dominant in region play at 5-1, where the Utes are only 1-5. And we were able to see one of their only win in region when it came against Roosevelt. They do have 2 number 20s on the roster, so the other number 20, Aubrey Rasmussen, is the one that's out there starting. And so there's the starting 5 and a jump. It's Katie Bettis against Rebecca McWiney. And she does not have any cheese with that wine, so the Utes control the tip.
McWiney. Oh, man. Erin Elder, or no, Bunderson goes left. Erin Elder got the tip off Katie Bettis. Now number 3 taking the shot, Rachel Wright.
Oh, and she gets it to drop. 3 for 3 right at the top, and here's the press, and there's a travel. So that's what we're talking about. They have to handle that defensive pressure. And in this case, Ashlyn Coleman, a sophomore, just got flustered, and that's what happens with a full court press.
So Rachel Wright right off the bat, number 3 for 3, puts them up by 3, the first 3 of the game.
Lucky to maintain possession there, Brian. She shoots again from distance. It does not go in, although it looked like a similar shot.
Yeah, that was a good shot, just off the front of the rim, and Wasatch back the other way. Wasatch already looking like they need to slow down a little bit. There's another travel.
And again, the sophomore Ashlyn Coleman with the travel.
Dragging that foot before you put the ball down.
Well, it's so hard, and some people are blessed with that fast first step. Others try to create it. They're trying to take that step before the ball hits the deck.
Bunderson up top, driving in baseline, elbow, now off right to Rasmussen. Nice fake right there, and that's
nice
up off
take.
the glass.
She misses the shot, but she beat 2 of the Wasps to get to that, what we call the rack, and she wasn't able to take the right angle, so she didn't bank it off right and went long.
It's another little fake and quick dribble with that step. No travel that time, back the other way, right.
Utes have numbers. If they can find it, she takes a little 10-footer, misses.
Wasatch having a hard time. There's another, oh, no, they're going to call a foul right there. I was going to say Wasatch just having a hard time seeing their teammates down court. I've seen a bunch of open Wasps all over the place, and that time if she would have gotten rid of the ball a lot quicker, we wouldn't have the stoppage, but it does rack up a foul for one of the Lady Utes.
Yeah, Aubrey Rasmussen picks up, and she just bumped her from behind and knocked her down. Here's that pressure, and well played. Oh, and it's a bad bounce, and the Wasps take advantage of it. Number 10, Renee Fogg with the lucky bounce. Renee Fag.
We'll call her Fogg.
And then the Utes turn it over. And it's
another quick two.
4 points. Both of them right at the rim. And the Wasps come out with a little bit of their own full court press. See if they can. It's dangerous. Never get in the corner on a press.
So the announcer's saying McWhinney. We better.
McWhinney.
I like McWhiney or Mawhiney. It's not Mick. It's Mawhiney. No, it's Mawhiney.
Mawhiney.
Rachel. Rachel Wright from inside.
Oh, nice block.
Nice pass right there by Wasatch. It wasn't handled very well, but that's what I'm talking about. They weren't getting those passes earlier like they should have been, but Wasatch loves to run down court and push the issue, don't they?
Yeah, they want to have that tempo in their favor. And that's 6 points, all of them within 2 feet of the rim. Mawhiney, 4 of those points. They break the press easily. Now let's see what they can do with it. Oh, nice shot. Wow, Katie Bettis wrapped around and made the shot. Good defense there. Shut down what they were trying to do. We got another travel.
Yeah. She pivoted, and then she kind of switched her pivot foot right before she passed it. So Wasatch putting on a little full court press.
One of these, anything you can do, we can do better kind of situation.
Little diamond with just one back underneath, but Aubrey, 3-point attempt. Nope, that's a 2.
They give her the long 2. Which, what did we say last broadcast? That's the worst shot in sports, right?
Yeah, you got to get behind the line or take a few feet closer to get a better shot. Wasatch coming back. Wow.
Woo!
I'll tell you what.
Rainmaker. Mawhiney is here to play, and we might have had a little fun with her earlier, but she's got 7 of the 9 points.
If she's going to keep scoring, we better get her name right.
Yeah, the Utes might want to find her on the defensive side. She is showing an ability to score and has done so quickly. We got a reach-in foul on number 5.
Tristan Bills
from the Wasatch Wasp. This game is brought to us by CrossFit. The myth out there is CrossFit's for elite athletes only. The fact is, they want to teach everyone who has a desire to improve their quality of life. CrossFit Avenue.
Up top, Elder for 3.
Boom!
Nice shot.
Boy, there was no doubt about that one. We're trading haymakers with the Wasps right now, and there's a turnover, and we can't do anything with it.
The guy texting over there doesn't even flinch. Goes right by his head. Oh, he's not scared of anything, is he?
Social media, The good news is they were with their friends tonight. The bad news is they can't remember which friend they were with. They were texting the whole time.
He still hasn't even looked up from it.
I don't think he knows.
Foul at half court with Elder fouling Mawhiney.
Yeah, and you look at our front court, Elder, Bunderson, and Wright. And Wright's the tall one of the bunch at 5'4". But what they lack in height, they have all in hustle and grit, and those girls get after it, and they'll pressure the ball, and they're not afraid to get in foul trouble.
Shutting down the baseline. Back up top. Well, they're definitely trying to work through Mawhiney, getting it in there, but tapped away by some Utes, and she knew where she was on the court. She was able to tiptoe that sideline and come in with that steal and get the ball down there in a hurry.
That was a beautiful jump stop, and you don't see that very often on the prep level, but a jump stop leads so she can take that extra step, but I wasn't able to convert the layup. But that was a beautiful jump spot by Aubrey. Now she's got an isolation. Nice entry pass to the post.
That's Henline who's into the game. Rebound, and there's a foul underneath.
That's going to be Taylor Henline with the foul. She's substituted in and working really hard on that offensive glass, and sometimes it turns into a foul. This is what you want, is you want them to dribble in this trap, and then they get rushed and make mistakes, and that's what the trap does, that full court press. Now
right down with the left hand. Runs out of places to go, but it's saved by Wasatch, and it's going to be Uintah ball.
Yeah, that's a recognition thing. When there's 4-on-1, you've got to recognize you don't have anything. Roll back out, reset your offense, and make a good possession out of it. We were lucky to maintain possession in this case.
Nice shot, 2-pointer for Elder.
It was a nice screen up top. It was a design play for her to get the shot, and she's feeling it right now.
Inside, too easy.
Yeah, that's too easy if you're going to break down like that. You've got to have somebody on the weak side roll back and cover, and nobody did.
Bettis.
Nice take. She can do that so well. Her ability to catch above the three-point line drive and get herself a layup.
And now she gets the foul.
No, we just got an out-of-bounds call.
Oh, is that it? Oh, she's lucky.
No foul. Could have easily been. Both of them went for it. Usually they err on the side of the offensive player having rights to the possession, but in that case, probably, well, at least for the home crowd, a good no call.
There they go inside, but right back out for three off the glass, no good. Elder, she's got to have 4 rebounds already.
Shortest player on the court. Most
nice
rebounds.
Open shot.
Oh, it was good idea, but she caught it and was moving to her left, and it looked like it went off the Wasp, but the referee quickly calls it in Wasatch's favor. Has some substitutions coming in.
Victoria Middleton in for the Lady Utes, and number 4 in Sadie Sweat for the Wasatch Lady Wasps. She's a junior guard. Down in a hurry. Get across inside on the block. Wow, nice ball work. That's what they weren't seeing earlier, but they've already adjusted to this Lady Ute press. And they are down just 1, 14-13. Lady Utes with the lead. They're going to keep that the Utes ball.
Well, Renee Fagg got Elder into the corner, and we're lucky they didn't come down and seal when she stopped dribbling, and they just knocked the ball out. And Elder's got to be careful not to dribble herself into that corner, especially with the aggressive. Oh, can she get to it? Nice
she saved
save.
it. She gave up just for a second, but got there in enough time. Rachel Wright, nice pass off the off her step there inside
nice
to Victoria.
By Bettis. And did you see that low post move by Victoria?
Sure.
That was actually quite good. She caught. Look how quick that trap gets over side to side. Nice.
Wasatch knows how to break it, though.
They do know how to break it. They had a little trouble at the beginning. Short. Badly short. Oh, sometimes when you miss that badly, it ends up favoring the offense, because the defense actually the Utes had good position.
Mawinnie has 9.
4-on-1, and she recognized it there.
Headline before the shot.
On the ground.
There not very many fouls called so far. That's because it's a very up-paced, a lot of three-point, a lot of outside shooting or wide open underneath shots for both teams. If this turns into a shootout, though, Mark, which it already shows that it's going to. Oh, wow, nice way to get your feet in before.
Victoria Middleton with a great heads-up play. She gets it swatted out, and she jumps inbounds, catches it, and then makes the nice assist underneath. And Taylor Henline was the recipient of just a great pass, but a heads-up play by Middleton.
Well, if this turns into a shootout, though, who do you think has the edge?
Well, right now, the Ute shooters, well, I say that, and then the little 15-foot drain right there. Boy, they're just making mincemeat out of this Wasatch press. There's not much to it.
Bettis gets the foul call right there, and she's going to go to the line. It's a good call.
Yeah, Bettis is so dangerous from the wing.
20.4 seconds in this first quarter. And the Lady Utes have a 1-point lead. I don't know, does home court advantage play a big part in a shootout like this already? Wasatch seems pretty comfortable here.
Yeah, we'll find out. I think the Utes region record is not indicative. They went on a little bit of a mini slide here once they hit region play. But, it's not as though they're not competing in these games. Just haven't been able to close some of them out. And this might be a good chance against the top team in the region to make a statement game.
Yeah. Well, this is their way of staying in the hunt for a playoff spot. Because they lost to Wasatch the first time around.
Travel.
Yep. 4.5 seconds. Who's going to take the shot? Elder or Wright? Who do you think?
Right now, Elder's got the sweet stroke.
They've got to get it to her in a spot where she can
at
least
catch and run with
get it from half court. See what they do. Elderen, she's
They're
got
not-
4, 3.
No clocks.
She's used to that speed. Oh, get in there.
Wow,
Dang it.
look good. With the Utes leading 19-17, we're going to take a break. We'll be back at the start of the second period.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's game is streaming live on Strata Web View at www.strata.
Are you reaching your fitness goals? Do you have any? Are you tired of the same old routine? Have you considered having a trainer? Come in today to see what CrossFit has to offer. Our well-trained staff of personal trainers can help you reach a higher quality of life. Think CrossFit is for elite athletes only? Anyone with a desire can reach their fitness goals. CrossFit Avenue, committed to you and your quality of life.
If you need an MRI, CT, or nuclear medicine study, here are some things that you should know. Ashley Regional Medical Center has the most advanced technology available in rural Utah. The radiologist at Ashley Regional has 2 board certifications in the field of radiology, including nuclear medicine. The technologists at Ashley Regional are skilled, friendly, and informative in meeting your needs. From X-rays to CTs, Ashley Regional is northeastern Utah's choice for quality radiology services.
Hey, welcome back to second quarter action. Lady Utes hosting the Lady Wasps of Wasatch. Here live on Strata.tv and WebView, brought to you by Techris Design. You have a computer problem, you want a well-built computer, go to Techris Design. They're in Roosevelt and Vernal. Brian Baldwin, Mark Mason. Second quarter, fresh 8 minutes, and Uintah's got a 2-point lead over the Wasps.
Yeah, you know, and right now, if you didn't know what the records were, you'd think that Uintah was the team to beat in Region 10. And again, we talked about it earlier. If they beat the #1 team, and this is something they can build on. Wow, did you see Mawini? She just hit the deck on that screen. Sometimes the way to get through a screen is through it, right over the top of it, right?
Well, I'll tell you what. I think the Lady Utes are one defensive adjustment away from taking a big lead this quarter. And that you could say that about the Lady Wasps, too. One big defensive adjustment, because both teams are getting relatively easy shots.
Yeah, right now what we need to really focus on the Wasps is they're getting a lot of points in the paint. We got to crack down on that. You know, honestly, what are the Utes? They're a short, fast team, so they're not going to get – oh, and look at that. That is some nice soft hands down on the baseline. Victoria Middleton, after it tips, she reaches up, catches it, and then is aware of where the basket is. So many times after something like that, you're not sure where you are under the basket. And quickly she turns around and makes a nice jumper.
Right there, though, coming back the other way, Heather Evans.
Yeah, she's got 6 points on the night, and she's doing it on the dribble drive, Brian.
Yeah, both teams they're just getting easy shots. Right there in the corner, Rachel Wright, if she can hit it.
Oh, it looked good. She hit that first three-pointer, hasn't connected since.
Mawini on the way down. She's got some height advantage over Bunderson, but she stops. Free throw line, good.
Yep, rattles it home. That's a shooter's touch right there. And if they'd look, almost every time down the court, Taylor Henline's up here, and she's ahead of 2 or 3 feet of the Wasps.
Oh, that's a hard foul to give.
Yeah, Renee Fagg comes across and reaches, but when she was in the air and it helicoptered her down on the ground. Helicoptered her, Doug?
That works.
Yeah.
Yeah, just rotor. I don't know.
Rotor-rootered her right on the ground.
Rotated her like a rotor on a helicopter. Middleton inside, the Henline is stolen away.
Yeah, misses it. And Elder's got to be careful. There's
Carry.
a carry, yeah, and that ball was clearly over her head. She holds her hands up in kind of disbelief.
Yeah, I've seen near carries from Elder on the Uintah side as well. I wonder if that ball is just a little bouncy.
Well, I haven't seen this before on the prep level, but Tristan Bills is a junior. They list her at 5'7". She don't look that tall to me. Maybe on heels on prom night. Good patience from the Utes, looking for the right shot. They're playing against that 2-3 zone right now.
Henline had position, but the pass went awry.
And it was poor spacing right there. Middleton kind of got right in Elder's shot.
On the line. Rebound Wasatch. There's a defensive adjustment right there. The Lady Utes didn't have it quite as easy, and the score's tied 21. Free throw line. No!
In and out. The Utes get it. Tonight's game is brought to us by Ashley Regional Medical Center. Ashley Regional provides the most technologically advanced radiology services in northeastern Utah, including the amazing Hawkeye 4 nuclear medicine machine and 64 CT slice scanner. CT slice.
This up and down pace is going to drag one of these teams down pretty soon. Wasatch, another unforced turnover.
Well, the Utes don't have a really deep bench. You know, they rely on Elder and Bunderson a lot. You know, Elder hasn't come out, and she's their primary ball handler. And when you have an up and down game like this, who takes the brunt of that? Is the gal with the ball in her hands. You see this time, they let Bunderson bring it up, but clearly Elder has the better handle and court awareness.
Oof.
Boy, Middleton had good position down low.
There's a strip.
But look who got to it.
Middleton's got it. She secures it. Bunderson again, elbow, cross court, Elder.
Dangerous pass.
And
oh!
Looked from our vantage point, I thought that was going in again.
At 5'3" and 59 pounds, Elder hits the deck.
You think she's only 59 pounds?
Might be 60, dripping wet.
And she's going to the line for 2. And she breaks the tie with that one. She's got 6 points.
I love watching the girls' games. They kind of react differently to everything, you know. But she just made a free throw and made it look easy. Oh, they call a foul. It looked like it was going to be a jump. And that's dangerous because now that's 2 fouls on Erin Elder. 4:51 left here in the period, and here's a substitution. She is going to take a seat.
Yeah, so is Henline as Bettis and Rachel Wright come back in. So 4:51 on the clock. Uintah takes a 1-point lead. That's kind of where it's been. Uintah 1 point or tied. I think the biggest lead was maybe 3 or 4 so far in the first quarter.
They had a 3-point lead, and it's come a couple of times on some 3-point balls.
There's a 3-pointer for the lead. Nope. Wasatch in position for the rebound. They back it back out. Getting it to Mawini.
Kick ball.
Mawini, and it goes through her legs. So remains Wasatch ball with the kick.
Tonight's game brought to us by L&L Motor. People you know, people who care. Become a fan and like L&L on Facebook to be entered into their weekly drawings.
Winey loses it out of bounds. The foul count really low, considering the last game we covered, Mark. It just seemed like foul every possession.
Yeah, with double bonus in both halves. Boy,
Rasmussen gets it blocked. Yeah, good defense right there.
Really good defense and good footwork by Haley Hardman for the Wasps.
Is that a 3?
Oh, yeah.
2-pointer.
Another 2-pointer, and she's had a couple of long 2-pointers. I don't know if they gave her credit. We called it, yeah, she had a 3-pointer at the beginning of the game and a 2-pointer there.
Yeah.
So
Bettis steal.
Points.
Oh, Wasatch gets it right back.
Haley Hardman from Wasatch has had a couple of nice hustle plays on both ends of the court here. Woo!
That's kind of.
You talk about low fouls, and then Katie Bettis gets basically a little touch foul there. Might have had a hand check, and there you're really particular about if you put your hand on the offensive player.
Oh, nice move to go to the
footwork.
left, and she gets nearly clotheslined, so she will go to the line. That's Mawini.
Yeah,
Mawini.
that was a polished drop step, and like you say, to take that back, she faked down onto her left and came back in the middle of the paint right with a gorgeous drop step.
And it's good. We've already seen some good free throws from both these girls' teams.
Yeah. Interesting approach. She caught the ball at the 3-point line, then walked up. But it works for her. She hit both and made them look beautiful.
11 points for Mawini. Bettis down on the block, now back out. Rachel Wright, nothing there.
Hardman has got some good footwork down there on the post. She is shut down both times. Bettis on the drive.
And there's Mawini.
They may consider bringing Bettis out on top of the
Yeah.
Oh, a late call, but it was the right call.
You saw him tie up her hands. So she will go to the free throw line. She just hit 2, and here she goes again. The Mawhinney. Rebecca Mawhinney, a senior guard. It says guard. She's 6'1", though. She's one of the tallest players on the team. I'd say she's probably center. But
that's where they have her on the defense, where they're playing that 3-2. She's just camped out in the paint. And right now, Hardman is making it hard for Bettis to get down here on this right post to get anything going. If they brought her back out on the wing where she's got that speed, might be a nice adjustment.
And there she goes.
And now
Wasatch takes the lead.
Is that their first lead of the night, or they've had a couple of one-point leads, haven't they?
It's one of their first, you're right. Headline in the corner. So Wasatch gets the lead, but this quarter has definitely slowed down a lot compared to the first quarter. Rasmussen up top.
When you see what happened to the Utes offense, and there's a travel.
Yeah.
What happened to the Utes offense is when Elder came out, the flow of the offense and the speed really turned down, and we've had some poor possessions. And she's so important to what they try to do and what their offensive identity is. Boy, did you see that push off?
I think the ref could have said, well, I could have called it on both you guys. A little physical and a little push off, no harm, no foul.
Good switch there, and look how well Middleton is working down there to keep Hardman from getting. There's a turnover. Can they make it into something good? No, excellent defense, but she's out of bounds.
Good call by the ref right there.
Right, and Heather Evans for the Wasatch, that's a gorgeous play because it's so hard to do it at speed, but she got her hand right on the ball. Unfortunately for her, she was stepping out of bounds when she grabbed it.
Oof, Bunderson's not ready for that, but Wright saves the day. Back to Bunderson. Looking inside to Henline.
So hard to get that entry post and the pass down. And there was a couple of times there where Taylor Henline was open, but the pass didn't come at the right time, and so they had to reset out.
Nice fake. She cleared the lane with that fake.
Oh, no foul. Looked like there was quite a bit of contact on her arm. Oh, and that's a shame right there because Bunderson trailing actually by tipping it saved it to a Wasatch player.
And that's good. And now there's a little bit of distance. There's a 4-point lead now for Wasatch, 28-24.
And I understand not bringing Elder in, but you might consider here with 1:40 left in the second period, bringing her back in so you can get something done. You don't want to take a half where you played so well and let the Wasp lead 6, 8, 10 points. That's hard mentally to overcome, especially the girls know what their record is in region.
Just working it around. Inside, there's Henline double teamed, but she wants it from 12.
Oh,
a little
she
short.
Took a pretty good push. There's a no call, and she tries to get a shot up, and it's well short, like you said.
Oh, ball's loose. Loose ball foul. It's kind of hard
when.
Yeah. Perhaps it was reaching over or reaching around, but either way, Uintah has now given Wasatch the bonus.
They're in the bonus. That's Rachel Wright second. So she's the second U player with a little bit of foul trouble here in the first half. And the Wasatch Wasps are so good from the foul line. We can't make it easy on them. They need to work. And she misses the first, the one-on-one.
Wasatch saves it out on Uintah. Saves it to Henline. Henline can't get a grip on the ball. Goes out of bounds. So Wasatch missing the free throw, but they end up with the ball anyway.
Hit Henline on the ankles, and it's so hard to get that ball, especially when you're not expecting it.
A nice steal right there by Henline getting it back. Bunderson wanting to hurry it, but she smartly gets across half court in a hurry, but not pushing the issue because there's a wide open three anyway.
They will take three that way. That's a 1-point game with 41 seconds. And here come the Wasps in a hurry. They're going to try to do something with the ball. Good defense by the Utes, a little bit of an over-rotation, but quickly get back. A lot of talk from the Wasps. They're going to try to settle for the last shot where they lead by 1 point. they'd gladly take a lead of 1, but they'd like to have it bigger as they go into where they're on the road here against the Lady Utes.
Okay, 10 seconds.
They got to watch for that screen. There it was, and that made it too
nice
easy.
move.
Yeah, there was a high screen, and they were setting it up, and they no help on that high screen. You have to shade out and slow down the ball handler till her girl can get back around.
So Rebecca McWinney has 15 points at the half, and the score Wasatch 30. So she's got half of Wasatch's 30, and Uintah 27. We're going to have some halftime entertainment. You can see the drill team ready to come in, and then the second half coming up here on VTV right after this. Keep it here.
Moon Lake Electric was organized in 1938 as a rural electric cooperative by residents of northeastern Utah who were unable to obtain electric service from a private power company. The cooperative philosophy involves working together for the common good by providing a service that is beneficial to all. Moon Lake Electric is owned by those it serves and is a valuable community partner. We are proud to support the television coverage of Uintah Basin High School sports.
Let's hear it for the cheerleaders.
Every day I'm shuffling. Cheerleaders and their partners. Good job.
Western Petroleum is a local company that has expanded throughout the country, providing a wide variety of services, including fuel delivery, lubes, oils, and propane. Although Western has experienced tremendous growth, they continue to be committed to many events here in the Uintah Basin, including high school sports, rodeos, charity fundraisers, livestock shows, and they are an active member of the local chamber. As Western continues to be a leader in the petroleum industry and expand their service areas, they are committed to powering the promises made to their customers now and in the future.
I got to tell you this one thing about a guy that was probably one of my best customers. He said, "Len, how much will a set of tires cost me?" Mental telepathy had told me to do this tax bit and that, and give him one price and going on down the road. And so I did. And I must sold him, at least 5 or 8 cars. And he'd trust me, he'd call me up and tell me to bring him up. He'd say, "Labram, I think it's time we traded." So I'd take him up what I figured his wife would like. And when a man trusts you like he did me, he called me up from the hospital, said, "Labram, think we ought to trade cars. Come up to the hospital." I sold him a car for his wife, and he never seen it, and he paid me for it without ever seeing it. And I'm sure that he trusted me that if anything was wrong, I'd take care of it.
Visit L&L Motor on the L&L corner in Roosevelt today. People you know, people who care.
With more towers locally and the only true 4G LTE network in the Uintah Basin, you get more with Strata Networks. Enjoy fewer dropped calls, the basin's fastest and most reliable network, nationwide coverage, and the latest technology that keeps you connected like never before. Visit us in Roosevelt or Vernal, or call us at 622-5007. More speed, more power. 4G LTE, only from Strata Networks.
Support for VTV's high school sports coverage is provided by Ashley Regional, CrossFit Avenue, L&L Motor, Moon Lake Electric, and Western Petroleum.
Welcome back to Uintah High School. We're here hosting the Wasatch Wasps, the Lady Youths, right now down by 3 points, 30-27. I'm Brian Baldwin along with Mark Mason. Mark just dancing with Michael Jackson a minute ago.
I'll tell you what, right now, so far tonight's been a thriller. I got to tell you,
Well, you entertained the Wasatch girls that were down there looking.
Yeah, we got to do some halftime dancing to the Thriller by Michael Jackson, presented by Dan's Tire, proud sponsor of halftime performances. And that was kind of fun. We got to see the cheerleaders come out with some male cheerleaders, and they had a pretty fun little routine they did. There was one cool part where they formed steps, and the girls got to run up their backs. I told the guys to get used to girls walking all over their backs like that.
There's the carry call again.
Well, they should have had a half-court violation right here,
Looked like it may have been tipped away.
Yeah.
But we're back. This so far was a scoring fest. We saw the difference of having Erin Elder in the game and Erin Elder out of the game. She is in the game, but she's got to stay away from the fouls this quarter. As she hits the three, nope, she is short on the 3 attempt. It goes out of bounds, so it's going to go back to the Wasatch Wasps.
But already the pace of that offense is up. She came over, and there was a wide open 3, so she went ahead and fired.
Down court.
Oh, nice defense.
Yeah, I thought that's where Wasatch could have hit that really early, but they waited.
Yeah,
and Rachel Wright was able to get down there.
Yeah, I thought, was it right? I thought it was Bettis that got back to that. That's a tip ball. They got to be careful.
Bunderson, and now what's the call? Oh, time. Well, Uintah coach is not happy with the start so far. So a minute in, we've got a timeout.
A little bit sloppy. Tonight's game is brought to you by Moon Lake Electric, in operation since 1938. Moon Lake Electric is owned by the people they serve. Moon Lake is a cooperative, not privately owned. And that's a good timeout. It came out a little sloppy, and they're actually having a couple of laughs and, get them loose. I like that, And Christy's doing a good job with the girls this year. And what's funny is everyone said this year was a rebuilding year. Now we're building something. They got a couple of 6-footers that are coming up that are freshmen, And everyone's looking forward to it. And all of a sudden this year's group said, no, to heck with that. This is our year. And that's kind of fun to see Christy Putnam in the huddle, just having some yucks, getting her girls loose and ready to attack this third period.
Here's Wright. She took a step there. No call. Elder, short. She's 0 for 2 this quarter.
Well,
down in a hurry. She's got to get back. Mawhinney.
That was a really nice defensive play by Elder.
just enough defense to get her off balance, but unfortunately the rebound went right to Heather Evans, and she puts it back in.
5-point
32-27.
lead.
Yep.
That's the biggest lead for either team in this game. And the Utes are falling in love with the long ball, and it's not working. So they got to go back and try to penetrate into the defense, let Elder create off the dribble, and get some shots open for Victoria. She's not in the game, but Katie Bettis.
Inside Evans, and she's going to go to the free throw line.
We're going to call that on number 22.
Oh,
no,
20.
Not 20, excuse me.
Aubrey
That's gonna
Rasmussen.
be Aubrey Rasmussen. The Utes, look at the scoring for the Utes. Erin Elder had 6. Rachel Wright had 5. Taylor Henla had 2. Victoria Middleton had 4. Aubrey Rasmussen had 5. And Katie Bettis had 5. Talk about spreading the wealth.
Wasatch was a different story where they basically just had 3 girls scoring, including this one at the line. She's going for her 10th point, and she's got it. That's Heather Evans.
Between Mawini and Heather Evans, that's the offense for the Wasatch Wasps. You know, I know Renee Fagg had some points and Coleman, but mostly, you know, Renee got hers off rebounds and putbacks, and then Coleman hit the 3.
Screen by Bettis. Bunderson up top to right. In the game is Victoria Middleton. Right with the drive. That's a nice drive.
Yeah, that's what they have to do is penetrate and make the defense work. They took 3 or 4 3-pointers to open the period, and it's resulted in a stagnant offense. Now they're down by 7. They've got to do something on this next possession.
That's a good drive, but blocked. Nice block by Rachel Wright and Victoria Middleton combined. The other way is Bunderson.
5'4" versus 6'1", in that case, 5'4" 1.
Nice.
Did you see that drive? She catches in the corner and does the little floater over the defensive help.
Middleton with the strip. Look at that.
Boy, and I'll tell you what, the Wasatch coach made a beeline over to the referees to try to convince them it was a foul. If anything, it should have been a jump ball.
Oh, they are calling a foul.
Called a foul.
That looked like a clean strip, about waist high, if you ask me. On the line is number 10, Renee Fagg, and she's got 6 points, 7 now.
Sometimes your coaching helps, and in that case, the Wasatch Wasp coach got down in the referees' faces and made a change of call right there.
All right, a 6-point lead, 35-29 for Wasatch, 5:15 on the clock, third quarter. Wright down in a hurry for 3, no good. And rebound Wasatch.
Good defense.
Yeah, getting the steal. Elder.
Oh,
she's
got
going
to
to the free
push
throw
from
line.
behind. And that's absolutely right. Yeah, Tristan Bills came and pushed her from behind. And you see the Elder effect already.
Erin today so far 6 points, and it's out.
You know, and she went out with 5 minutes left in that second period. It's hard to get back up to game speed. You know, you have the big layoff at the second period, and then the long halftime because they had the little bit of a drill review. And the drill team defends their state championship this Saturday, apparently.
Yeah, they won region last Saturday at Juan Diego. Nice putback.
Well, and when you're 6'1", it makes it a little bit easy. And Mawini is doing her thing, and the Utes have got to come up with an answer for her. Back to the largest lead of the game with 7 points.
Bunderson with the left hand. Good idea. Looked like it may have gotten blocked.
They got a 3-on-2 right here. Poorly executed by the Wasp. And then quickly, Elder on the ground for the jump ball. Possession arrow is in favor of the Wasatch Wasp. The Wasp head coach continues to have words and influence on these referees.
You want to hear a funny story?
I would like to hear a funny story.
It was a preseason game. My sister was playing basketball for the high school. Not this high school, but. And they asked me, you know, not to run the score, but to run the possession arrow.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that meant. I must have been like 10. And every time the possession would switch, I'd switch the arrow. Erin Elder for 3. So like right now, the possession arrow would be Wasatch, and then when Uintah steals it away, then it'd be, you know what I mean? I'd switch it every time.
Sure, right.
And they just laughed at me. It was just a preseason game, didn't matter much. I just thought of that.
The defense breaks down, and we let Heather Evans, second leading scorer on the game,
she's got
get
12.
wide open on the baseline. Yeah, you can't have a breakdown like that. Bettis with that dribble drive, she's so dangerous, but had a really poor angle. Wow.
Did you see that behind the back?
I saw the behind the back. I would like to say it was for the home team.
Oh, they're going to get right reaching in.
Yeah, she was lucky she missed the first 2 swipes down, and they called the third one.
Almost did Uintah a favor, though. She had a wide open shot.
Yeah, Wright has 3 fouls. Wright has 3. Elder has 2.
So it's a 6-point game. And a travel? No. Oh,
a push off. It
offensive foul. Taylor Henline coming back in for Katie Bettis. That foul is on Heather Evans with the offensive foul.
We got a full timeout by the Wasatch Wasp head coach. We're going to take a break, hear a word from our sponsors. We'll be back right after this break.
Are you reaching your fitness goals? Do you have any? Are you tired of the same old routine? Have you considered having a trainer? Come in today to see what CrossFit has to offer. Our well-trained staff of personal trainers can help you reach a higher quality of life. Think CrossFit is for elite athletes only? Anyone with a desire can reach their fitness goals. CrossFit Avenue, committed to you and your quality of life.
And we'd like to thank those of you who are streaming online with us, strata.tv, brought to you by Techris Design. And you can watch it anytime once it's uploaded in a couple days.
Yeah, you're definitely watching the best sports program in the Uintah Basin, right, Brian?
Yeah, and these Lady Utes aren't disappointing. Down just 6 to the #1 team in Region 10 girls basketball. That's the Wasatch Lady Wasps. And 3 minutes, third quarter. Uintah coming out with Rachel Wright. Bunderson's got the ball. She just handed to Elder. Inside is Taylor Henline and Victoria Middleton. Shots off, and it's going out of bounds. It's going to go back to Wasatch.
That's interesting. They have Mawini, 6'1", playing that 2 spot on the 2-3 zone, and she's causing some troubles.
Oh, nice move.
Bunderson.
And a good shot. Dang. Heather Evans exploding this quarter. She's got 8 points this quarter alone. And 16 or 14 overall for the game. Henline to Elder for 3.
That's going to be long, yeah.
And it looks like it's staying Uintah.
And that's the product of active Taylor Henline keeping after the ball even though she didn't have possession. Made it so Wasatch couldn't catch the ball on the rebound. Going to be careful. Almost had a 5-second, then it's a turnover.
Oh, and way down court. If that was a good pass, she'd have a wide open layup. She almost does anyway. That's Mawini. She misses.
Boy, Elder has shown that a couple of times where she comes down and she does not foul wisely.
Oh, Victoria over the back.
And then we can't. Nobody else is hustling down, so she creates an opportunity, but because Wasatch's the only one hustling down, they get the rebound, and then it turns into a foul like this. Tonight's game is brought to us by Western Petroleum. Western Petroleum has expanded throughout the country, but still supports the Uintah Basin with many charities and community events like Uintah Basin High School Sports Action. Now, if you're going to call over the back one way, you got to do it the other way, and they do.
That's Fag over the back. 2:09 third quarter, 41-33.
That's 3 on Fag. She's officially the first Wasp in foul trouble for the game.
Elder down in a hurry. She wants that bucket.
Oh, and she had a good look.
She's been short on just about everything, except for that one that was 2 feet long. And now she's going to get called for the foul on the other end.
Well, she hustled back, and she got there and then got a little too aggressive and probably should have just let her shoot, because number 5, Tristan Bills, was what I would call out of control. Excuse me, yes. Was it number 5?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tristan Bills. She looked like she was out of control, and that's where you just have to be aware. It's hard to take the spunk out of somebody like Aaron Elder, whose whole game is predicated on speed.
And that second one is good. That's her first point of the game, the junior, 5'7" guard. She started the game, but first time on the board. So 42-33, it's a 9-point deficit. They've only scored 6 points, the Lady Utes have. 6-12, Wasatch is 12.
Oh, nice move. Oh, and can't convert with the left hand. Middleton almost gets the rebound and put back, but a little bit strong. And here comes the Wasps.
Mawini, Victoria didn't turn around, but she got a hand on that anyway and caused that bad shot. She turned around just at the last moment and got her hand right on that, waist high. Nearly thrown away, but Wright's got it baseline. Oh, nice pass, good idea. Headline turning around.
Whoa, they're just really out of control here, Brian. They need to settle down, get into their half-court set.
And she's going to go to the free throw line. She being Rachel Wright. Wow, they do seem like they're in a 9-point deficit panic right now, don't they?
And you see Christy Putnam talking, saying you got to take this down a notch. You know, we're just panicky. And you're right. 9 points in the third period is not too much to overcome. You know, you always have to think of it as a 2 points and a stop. 2 points and a stop, and they're just rush, and that is not going to benefit the home team.
Minute 9, third quarter, 9-point deficit, and they've got to hit their free throws as well. Second one up and good. That's 6 points for Wright. First one this half. Down in a hurry and stolen by Wright. Good awareness right there. And she's going to bully her way in there, but it's a charge. I guess bully was the right word.
It was the right call. Had a head full of steam, and she lowered the shoulder. If she had just stopped, just a little stop and pop on the block, she could have had a nice shot.
Wasatch definitely was hustling back on defense. They had her double teamed in no time.
Well, there was 2 of them, you know, behind her when she stole the ball.
That's Evans. They're going to slow it down inside now. Nice turn, using that shoulder to create some space. Little over the back tap, but no harm, no foul as Uintah gets the ball anyway. Rasmussen doesn't see Henline down there. Elder's got it.
Resets with 38 seconds left.
So an 8-point deficit, 42-34. Aaron inside, nice pass to Rasmussen.
Oh, it was a nice pass. Didn't bounce quite high enough. And it's so hard, especially for the tall ones, to get down and catch that ball low like that. But talk about threading the needle on that pick and roll.
They're going to wait for the last shot like they did at the end of the half. They nearly had it at the half, but 6 seconds. Stolen away.
Clearly.
Katie Bettis. 2, 1.
Oh, she misses the easy one.
No.
And that is clearly a case where she knew Mawini was coming up behind her and just got a little case of the yips. 42-34, start the fourth period. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
They'll be hosting the Park City Miners. So be here, bring friends, and still be enjoying the honor our senior.
If you need an MRI, CT, or nuclear medicine study, here are some things that you should know. Ashley Regional Medical Center has the most advanced technology available in rural Utah. The radiologist at Ashley Regional has 2 board certifications in the field of radiology, including nuclear medicine. The technologists at Ashley Regional are skilled, friendly, and informative in meeting your needs. From X-rays to CTs, Ashley Regional is Northeastern Utah's choice for quality radiology services.
Moon Lake Electric was organized in 1938 as a rural electric cooperative by residents of northeastern Utah who were unable to obtain electric service from a private power company. The cooperative philosophy involves working together for the common good by providing a service that is beneficial to all. Moon Lake Electric is owned by those it serves and is a valuable community partner. We are proud to support the television coverage of Uintah Basin High School sports.
Fresh 8 minutes. This is the last 8 minutes of the game as Uintah only scoring 7 that quarter. It's now down to Wasatch by 8 points. At halftime is a 3-point deficit. What do you think Putnam has in store for him, Mark?
Well,
what kind of any adjustments you see that they need to make?
I don't know if there's much you can do. You know, you got Mawini, 6'1", plays like a guard, so you can't put one of our, bigger girls on her because they're not fast enough to take her. But she's really controlling this game right now, especially that third period. I don't know what they can do. They do need to have a little bit more patience on the offensive set, which they just showed right there. Instead of the one pass and jack offense, they actually got into a set and got Katie Bettis the ball out in the wing where she does so much damage.
And it's good. She got to the free throw line.
Bettis is having a nice night. She has 7 points.
Got to hit free throws. Bettis, yep, 7 points tonight.
Yeah, we've missed a few here, especially when we got down, where we just have to score when the clock is stopped.
And there's one, nope, short.
Boy, it looked good from here.
Evans, that rebound, she gets it across in a hurry.
And I don't know if they've decided not to go at that full court press, but it was working early, and perhaps Wasatch was breaking it down too easy. They had a couple of really easy breakdowns and had those layups down here on the post. So Putnam's just kind of do it halfway right now.
It's going to go Uintah's way. Yeah, Taylor Henline's pleading her case. I'd like to go down there and plead it as well. It looked like it was off Wasatch to me.
Well, if the referee was watching it on high definition like the folks are at home on Strata.tv, he would have seen what we saw, that it clearly went off Black.
Mawini, 2 points.
She can do her damage from the wing. She can do it down low.
19.
There she jump stops, absorbs the contact, and then has the body control to make that shot.
Elder.
Oh, rattles it in and out. We needed that one. Straightaway 3 when the defense wasn't set.
Straight man up for the Lady Utes. Headline getting a finger in there. Wasatch showing a little bit of patience as well. Ooh, that could have been a carry.
Yeah.
And she throws it right out of bounds. That's all right. Unforced turnover. So 44-34, 10-point deficit, and some substitutions coming in. Rachel Wright and Bunderson for Victoria Middleton and Taylor Henline. So this is the starting 5 out right now for the Lady Utes. And they started hot. Let's see if they can continue it.
Tonight's game brought to you by L&L Motor. Go to llmotor.com for coupons and daily specials. Boy, the Utes are getting to the rack. They just cannot convert, Brian.
They can't, and they're going to call it over the back on Bunderson, or no, they're calling on Evans, so it's going to be underneath, no bonus. After this, it will be bonus.
That's interesting. What do you think Renee Fagg just threw off the court? She came off and then threw something out in the crowd.
Headband or wristband or something? I don't know.
Usually you do that after you've either been kicked out with a technical or you win, right?
Yeah. Okay, 10-point deficit, 6-10. Bunderson has yet to really take a shot today. She's got no points. Rasmussen block up on Evans.
Oh, she had a
defense.
look there and kicked it back out. I like the patience. Oh, nice crossover. Oh, and they knocked the ball out of her hands. But Elder just abused Mawini and then lost it. There was some good help defense to come poke it out.
And now a foul on Bettis.
And that is going to put Wasatch in the bonus for the rest of the game. Bettis a little bit upset with herself, but they've got to put pressure up there.
All right, so at the line, Rebecca Mawini. She's got 19 points. Definitely the high scorer for the Lady Wasps. She had half of the points at halftime.
Tonight's game brought to us by Western Petroleum. They provide both on-site and card block fueling services to construction crews, trucking fleets, drill rigs, commercial accounts, and farms in Utah, Colorado, and Wyoming.
Second one good. 2 for 2. Can't be sending her to the line. 12-point deficit, 5:40 on the clock. Oh, nearly thrown away. Inside, get the shot off. Ooh, near 3-second call. Oh, she had never even left the key.
Still in the key.
Well, they didn't see that. Elder. Now here comes Bettis inside. Elder for 3. Oh, no, that was Bunderson. Short ball right there.
Looks like tired legs to me.
Yeah.
We got out and ran with Wasatch. I mean, when I say ran, I mean, it was 27-30. We're both thinking, boy, we're going to have a 55-60 game from both teams. And then the Utes just came out flat here in the second half. You know, except for the scoring of Elder, really. She's had 5 points here in the second period, or in the second half. The Utes haven't done much.
No, they haven't. And they've got it. This is where one team pulls away, but you got to do everything you can to get right back into it. We saw such a run and gun first quarter, kind of expecting that the whole game, but then again, you got to be realistic and realize that, you know, they've got to be out there for 32 minutes running and gunning. They got to slow it down at some point. And Wasatch has done a great job making defensive adjustments.
And their half-court sets are working better than ours.
Yeah.
Of course, it helps when you have a 6'1" stud like Mawini, who can do it just about anywhere on the court.
5:14, fourth quarter. The first game of a doubleheader that'll be live tonight on the web, strata.tv, also rebroadcast for the next few weeks at VTV, on VTV Channel 6 and Channel 706 High Definition. Also a web view found at vtvchannel6.com. You can play it anytime.
Back to that full court,
Travel.
and it's going to cause problems.
Oh,
boy,
no,
that's
a
technical.
technical.
Yeah, that's a pretty stupid play.
That's an automatic technical in high school.
Tristan Bills did travel and then lost her cool. And this is not the time to have that.
No, it's not. This is when you could give UInta a spark. I mean, they're going to get 2 free throws and then possession at half court.
And you should see the stank eye her coach just gave her.
So does that count as a personal foul too? So
that puts the Utes in the bonus. It stops the clock.
Tristan is now in foul trouble.
We make the first 11-point lead. They got the Ute fans on their feet, all 13 of them. Short on the second.
You got to hit free throws. We've seen 4 or 5 missed free throws from the Utes this quarter, or at least toward the end of the third quarter and into this quarter. That's 5 points that you're missing out on.
Right.
And it's an 11-point game right now. Bunderson now to Elder. She's been trying to take the game over, but she's just been short and off on her shots. Trying to draw the foul there. That's not a very good-looking shot.
No, especially not with a 6'1" athlete in your face. Mawini with the crossover.
Watching
Elder
too much
meets.
Kobe Bryant with that little fake and leaning in for the foul there. Oh, wide open is Fag. She misses. And knocked away. Elder's got it. She's on the ground.
Everyone on the Wasp is looking for a call, and Elder's gone the other way.
Oh, wild shot, but she's going to go to the free throw line.
Yeah, and Mawini's got a good point, But wait, Elder to go in there. And Mawini's problem is she left her feet and jumped backwards. If she had stood her ground, she would have drawn the charge.
Well, and one thing you see from Wasatch with the technical foul and Fag taking forever to come down the court, they're whining. They're up 11 points and they're whining.
And
so we're going to call her McMawinies. But another missed free throw doesn't do anybody any favors anyway.
No, the free throws are going to be the story of this game.
That one's good. So Erin Elder, 2 3-pointers, 3 free throws. That's 11 points total for her.
The Utes are slow to set up in their trap, and then the Wasps get it across easily. set up in their half-court set here. Ashley Regional Medical Center has 2 locations, Vernal and Roosevelt. The Roosevelt Clinic offers full services, including lab, x-ray, women's health, including OB services.
Ashlyn Coleman has a 3-pointer so far today, and that's it. She's going to the free throw line. She's going to go for the 1-and-1. See if we can get Wasatch to miss a couple free throws here and capitalize on it.
Evenly called game, both teams with 8 fouls. She's short.
Rachel Wright, near double dribble, but it slips through her hands. She's able to
Here
save it
comes
to Elder.
Elder.
Elder, wise move, but Rachel Wright's covered, and now she's fouled, so she's going to the free throw line. 4:06, time to hit free throws, Mark. You're down 10, you got 4 minutes, you got a half a quarter. Wasatch is frustrated for some reason. I'm not sure why they're frustrated. I mean, they have had a lot of traveling calls tonight, but you're up 10 points.
Right, I don't understand. The body language of the Wasatch Wasps would indicate that they were the ones down. Bettis with nice speed almost throws it away. Elder kicks it out for a 3-pointer.
Rachel Wright, yes!
And she rattles it in. 7-point game. And right now Wasatch is the one that's in trouble.
There you go.
And they throw it out of bounds.
Well, Rachel touched it. But I was going to say she was that close to a steal. All right, so less than a half quarter, just barely, 3:53 on the clock, 46-39, 7-point deficit. Both teams in the bonus from here on out. In fact, Uintah is going to be shooting 2 free throws every time from here on out.
I want to remind everyone that's watching at home, DVD and Blu-ray copies of tonight's game are available. Go to vtvchannel6.com or call 781-1902 for your copy. Yeah, so the full court press is giving them problems. Look at the expression on the Wasatch Wasps. 7-point lead, but you look at them, you'd think they were the ones down big.
Even the coach is up here filming. See him throw his hat over there?
Yeah.
There's a travel.
And it's a good call.
Yeah, it is.
You know, it's happened a few times to the Wasps, and here we got Aubrey Rasmussen got caught trying to make that step.
3:35. Oh, another wild pass. Steal it, Aaron.
Elder's got it.
Nice pass, but good defense as well. Bettis has it. Oh, she nearly elbows Aaron Elder, and now she's going to travel or get fouled.
And there we go. The Wasps really clearly have no concept of what's going on here. They're up by 7. They need to stop fouling the Utes. Heather Evans, who's having a great game, but just makes a boneheaded error here and stops the clock and gives Bettis, who's a decent free throw shooter, a chance to.
Wasatch wants to talk about it.
They clearly need to, because again, 7-point lead, you can't be making these kind of mental errors. We're going to take a break, hear a quick word from our sponsors. We'll come back right after the timeout.
Western Petroleum is a local company that has expanded throughout the country, providing a wide variety of services, including fuel delivery, lubes, oils, and propane. Although Western has experienced tremendous growth, they continue to be committed to many events here in the Uintah Basin, including high school sports, rodeos, charity fundraisers, livestock shows, and they are an active member of the local chamber. As Western continues to be a leader in the petroleum industry and expand their service areas, they are committed to powering the promises made to their customers now and in the future.
Welcome back to Uintah High School. 3:27 on the clock, fourth quarter, 46-39 in favor of the Wasatch Wasps. Brian Baldwin, Mark Mason, your usual announcers for high school basketball here in VTV. You're streaming us live at strata.tv like we are every game that we broadcast. We're broadcasting live on the web, or you're watching a rebroadcast on Channel 6 cable or Channel 706 high definition, or of course you can watch any of the games anytime at vtvchannel6.com.
Boy, and you see Wasatch take every second of that timeout. They were real slow to get back. That's the old freeze play, and it works. Bettis just sat on the line too long.
Wow, that's too many missed free throws. This would be a tie game almost.
Yeah, it's 7 since you started pointing it out. It is a tie game if they make.
Oh, that's 8.
Yeah,
got it.
You make half of those, it's a 2-possession game.
Yeah. Lady Utes still back 7 points. 3:15. Little nudge in the back, no harm. that screen. Evans up top.
Yeah,
Here's
this is what they had to do, and they talked about in the timeout. Excuse me. Get it in the hands of our ball handler.
They're going to call Bettis over the back. It's good defense. She switched off of Winey down low to Fag, and Fag will go to the free throw line. All right, so far tonight, 7 points, and she misses, so it's a good foul. You want to come in the other way. Elder inside, Bettis.
Bettis missed it. She has a chance.
That's a great move right there.
Oh, wow. Well, it's a mismatch. Tristan Bills is only 5'7". She can't keep up with Bettis, who's 5'10".
46-41.
Got
another carry.
Nice defense by Elder. A 5-point game, Brian.
Mark, you can dribble that ball as high as you want as long as your hand is on top of the ball. But the second you start putting your hand underneath it,
scooping,
they're thinking you're trying to get an advantage of trying to, elongate your dribble a little bit more than, through the air more than you are on the ground.
Oh, and that's
Steal.
just unfortunate.
Well, I tell you what, these Wasatch Wasps know how to push the issue, and one of them's hitting the ground hard.
Oh, yeah.
That's Tristan Bills. She's got 1 point. She's going to probably go to the free throw line right here. But her elbow's not feeling well, so she's going to get 2 shots being in the double bonus.
Got a little stinger, and you know how bad it hurts,
especially
when you go down. Oh,
funny bone area.
Well, these girls, they're so skinny, there's no padding there, so. Tonight's game brought to us by CrossFit Avenue. The myth is that CrossFit is way too expensive, but the facts are it's the most inexpensive way to learn fitness from a certified trainer. CrossFit Avenue.
Rachel Wright is fouled out for the Lady Utes, and the first shot's good by Tristan Bills, just 2 points for number 5.
Again, evenly called, even though that's the first foul out of the game. Both teams are in the double bonus. The referees, in my opinion, are calling this very fairly, letting them play when they have to, and calling them when it's the right time. Only making 1 or 2 on the free throws, that helps the Utes.
Inside.
Looking down low, Bettis has a hard time on the handle. We're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow is in favor of Wasatch.
You got to get a handle on that ball. See how shiny that ball is right there? Maybe there's a little, maybe it's a little wet.
It's like the old K balls in the NFL. They have those new kicking balls they brought out several years ago, and they leave them in a bag. They come out, they're all shiny and slippery. So the switch has been Bettis.
Oh, nice steal.
Look at that.
It's a kick, so they're going to call the kick long before Bunderson even had the chance to save it. It was going to be Wasatch ball anyway.
The switch has been Bettis. Bettis has followed Mawini everywhere she may gallop. Gets past her pretty easily there. Now they're going to set up. 2 minutes left, 6-point game. Wasatch is the team that's rattled, even though they have the lead. Can the Utes do something here? They need a steal. They need to shut them down.
Well, that's why she's a guard. She's one of the best ball handlers on the floor. She just got Tristan Bills with a wide open shot.
Oh, and there's the technical.
Yeah, Aubrey Rasmussen may have already been out of the game, and she's mad about that. That's the second ball slam we've seen today.
Yeah, and she needs to understand the situation. She fouled, and I know she's sad that she has to take a seat, but she just got to understand the situation. 6-point game with 1:45 left. Oh, and that's a shame. Well, that's going to put Mawini on the line. And think about what Wasatch is without this girl. Look at her point line for tonight.
Well, this is Tristan Bills at the line, but
is it Bills that gets
that?
Yeah,
Mawini.
It's gonna take us a few minutes to count that up.
Yeah, 21 points tonight for her. First free throw's missed, but she's gonna be getting 4 free throws. Oh, just a 6-point deficit. I mean, 2 shots away from being right in this game. Second one's good, and now they're gonna line everybody up and do it again. Free throws, and then, you know what, Mark, I think, and then they get the ball. Yep, they do.
Yeah, so
You're
that's
right.
pretty much going to be the game right there.
That's why Putnam seems so disappointed in Rasmussen, even though she was fouled out. She still has the ability to get that technical foul by her actions and slamming that ball against the floor. We've already seen it once today. There's no leeway in high school basketball. They're going to call it technical. They don't want you to have that kind of sportsmanship. I'll tell you what, the Utes have lucked out. They missed 3 of those 4 free throws. And now Wasatch gets the ball, and they're only going to take a 7-point lead into this timeout.
Again, you look at the body language of the Wasps, it's just interesting. Just interesting.
They must, maybe they're already thinking if they want to hit the new Dickies in Vernal or if they want to hit Cafe Rio or whatever they're doing on the way home.
Tonight's game brought to us by Moon Lake Electric. Owned by the people they serve, Moon Lake is a cooperative, not privately owned. Thank all of our sponsors for tonight's game. 1:42 left.
And this has been a good game. The boys' game is after this, here live on strata.tv. You can watch it.
Yeah, maybe now's a good time to look at our upcoming schedule for games that we have.
This Friday night.
Friday night we have senior night for the UInta Utes.
Last game here at Uintah High School for our coverage for VTV. And the next week and the week after we've got, Uintah at Union. We've got Altamont at Duchesne. So we've got a good schedule coming up this Friday. Once again, we'll be right back here in Uintah High School. Yeah, there we go. Uintah at Union. Oh, Wasatch at Union. We'll be able to see the same Wasatch team take on Union February 8th and this Friday night, Park City at Uintah. Park City's a winnable game for Uintah. I think it's their only win. Oh, no, they beat Union. That's right.
1:38 left. Wasatch with a 7-point lead. The Utes, with just some free throw shooting, might have changed the complexion of this entire game.
Oh, Jessica Spencer on defense and Aaron Elder. Jessica Spencer came in for Aubrey Rasmussen. They're just going to burn time. Minute 13, and no foul call right there. You think they're trying to give them the foul right there?
Elder versus Mawhinney. Such a height disadvantage for Elder. Mawhinney missed the last 2 free throws she had.
I don't think she's been out this game.
We're going to have a timeout. That's going to be a full timeout from the Utes head coach, Christy Putnam. We're going to take a break, hear a word from our sponsors.
If you need an MRI, CT, or nuclear medicine study, here are some things that you should know. Ashley Regional Medical Center has the most advanced technology available in rural Utah. The radiologist at Ashley Regional has 2 board certifications in the field of radiology, including nuclear medicine. The technologists at Ashley Regional are skilled, friendly, and informative in meeting your needs. From X-rays to CTs, Ashley Regional is northeastern Utah's choice for quality radiology services.
Moon Lake Electric was organized in 1938 as a rural electric cooperative by residents of northeastern Utah who were unable to obtain electric service from a private power company. The cooperative philosophy involves working together for the common good by providing a service that is beneficial to all. Moon Lake Electric is owned by those it serves and is a valuable community partner. We are proud to support the television coverage of Uintah Basin High School sports.
Mawhinney at the free throw line, first of 2 is good. She just missed 2 in a row off the technical, but this one's good and she'll get another chance. Right now, Wasatch up 8 points. Welcome back, Brian Baldwin, Mark Mason, VTV, live coverage at strata.tv, brought to you by Techris Design. Second one's good.
Well, you know, the Utes are going to lose this game, it looks like. They're down by 9 with 1:08 left, and Elder has other thoughts about that. She jacks up the 3.
She hasn't hit any this quarter or this half.
Oh, and Christy's going to get herself a technical. Finally got the referee's attention. You got something to say?
Minute 1, 50-41.
But the Utes didn't lose, or they didn't get beat so much as they lost.
Oh.
That's going to be 5 fouls on Aaron Elder.
Or is it Jessica?
They gave it to...
Well, one's 1 and one's 1-0, so it's up. Yeah. You're right, it is Aaron Elder.
she's done.
She didn't do so hot the second half. She was an 0 from three-point land. After she had one. Yeah, this half.
She had 5 points in the second half, but really, when you consider that they only scored 14 points in the half, the whole team really had an off second half. Mawini, the star of the game, she really she's quite an athlete. At 6'1", she's got handle and speed and shot, and she can do it down low. And it was just too much for the Utes tonight. But again, the free throws and then the technical foul.
Yeah, the technical foul is pretty much what killed any momentum.
They had a 6-point lead at that point. The technical foul happens. It's 4 shots and a free throw, and then a possession. And even though they only converted 1, then they got 2 on the next free throws, the Mawini. Boy, that was something we just couldn't afford. So now it's a 10-point lead.
56 seconds, and into the game is Riley Putnam for Aaron Elder. And both for Ashlyn Coleman. She's got 5 this game. She's a sophomore. 51 seconds. Bettis creates some space, and she loses it. I thought she was in there with an easy layup. So 52-41. And they got to get her on the free throw line or just let her take the time off. Riley's trying to push her back. And she's getting that arm in there, so she will send her to the free throw line. That's Tristan Bills. 3 free throws today. That's her only scoring.
Well, as this game winds down, we want to thank the high school administration and coaching staff for their coordination, helping us make this coverage possible.
4 points for Tristan.
Want to thank all the operators that were here tonight. Camera operators were Devin Allred, Danny McKenna, and Alex Munson.
All right, Mark, we got to talk player of the game for Uintah. Oh, and Wasatch gets an easy 2 right there. That's some lazy play. And Jessica Spencer with 25 seconds, 56-41. Bunderson back to Jessica for 3. No good. Rebound. Victoria's got it, tips it back to Putnam, and she loses it through the legs. All right, so player of the game. What are your thoughts? Oh, that's a wild shot.
Well, I'm going to either have to go with, it's hard to say. Rachel Wright had a nice game scoring.
She fouled out. Aaron Elder fouled out. And that's the game. 56-41 is the final. Oh, Aaron Elder started with that 3-pointer right at the beginning.
Yeah, she had that. Rachel Wright had 2 threes. Katie Bettis had to work really hard. She had the assignment of trying to follow Mawini everywhere on the court.
Well, Dance Tire Vernal is sponsoring a couple movie tickets for the player of the game. We still got to decide.
I would say it would be Aaron Elder. You know, you saw how the game changed without her in there when she got in the foul trouble. Let's go ahead and give it to Aaron Elder. Want to continue and thanks to everyone else that helped put this production on. Dave Ryan on graphics, audio and video support with Tyler Rasmussen. Network engineer and live stream Brett Simmons. Director and producer Dale Allred. Brian Baldwin and Mark Mason announcing. Final score 56-41. Probably what you might have expected with the #1 team in the region coming in. But, you know, we gave them a ride.
Yeah.
It wasn't decided until there was a minute and a half left in the game.
And that is true.
So
Lady Utes right in it until pretty much that technical foul, and that killed all momentum.
Yeah, and even
about
though
2 minutes left.
15-point game, but it was closer than 15 points. At the end there was 2 or 3 layups. It just, whatever.
All right, the boys' game's up next, so you're going to want to keep it here. Live streaming on strata.tv, or once again, good night from Brian Baldwin and Mark Mason.
Support for VTV's high school sports coverage is provided by Ashley Regional, CrossFit Avenue, L&L Motor, Moon Lake Electric, and Western Petroleum.